Hello, gamers. What up? Here I am. Why is WoW not showing up on the screen? Where is WoW? Wow, wow. Why is it? It should be popping up. It should be. Maybe once it loads in, it'll show up. Wait, what? Oh, there it goes. I was like, hold on a second. Alrighty. Wow, this looks like grass that was just in Pointless Top 10 Grass. Yeah, it's the place from Top 10 Grass. These guys are also just weird. I think I put them in a Pointless Top 10 too. I'm pretty sure I did. Alright, it's Blue Proto Drake check. To kick things off. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I never noticed the tall mushroom grass either until one time I was just flying around. And I ended up just looking down and being like, what is that? And I was like, this is some weird grass. And I just wrote it down. I think it was one of the first grass I wrote down to spark the revamp of grass. Why's the music quiet here? Shouldn't be. Morty? Whatever. We're good. How's everybody's day? Good day? Fun day? Monday fun day? That's what they say.
My liege, I have done his last, and now beseech you for your blessing.
Well, let me... I'll get a little bigger there. There we go. It's gotta be this time. This has to be the Blue Proto Drake. There's no way it's not. Lucky number attempt 541. Yo, when's the Midsummer Fire Festival? Oh, June 21st. Oh yeah, it's the summer solstice. Boy. Yo, we're 5 days away from the Midsummer Fire Festival. Yippee!
Your first test awaits you. Destroy our uninvited guests.
What mongrels
You saw a coyote in your neighborhood? Caught me by surprise. I almost thought you said I caught it. I was like, what? You caught it. Had to go clothes shopping for a trip. It was all on sale. Hell yeah. Nothing like a sale for something you were gonna buy anyway. Well, I guess you didn't know if you were gonna buy it, but it worked out. Well, actually, no. You said you found what you're looking for. Never mind. I was right the first time. All right, here we go. Here it comes. Pew!
You motherless knaves!
You motherless knaves. There's no Proto Drake here. Yo, we're up to 99.92% chance. Woohoo! Thank you, Tina, for the 108 months. Alright. Swing! Thank you, Tina. I did like double and more walking today. Feels good. Important things. Nice. I've actually been able to walk more with my knees, so that's been nice because I couldn't really walk super well a few weeks ago, but now I'm actually walking pretty well, so that's nice. I still can't go crazy, but it's improvement. Watch one of the most insane comedies ever. 100 Beavers? 100 Beavers? The hell? God, where am I going? Here it is. Wait, that's 9 years? Put some credit on Nerd Hyper. Yeah, well, we was in the chat. Bertina, 9 years. Wow. Da, 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 da. Unbelievable. Even Tina didn't know it was 9 years. Oh yeah, so yesterday I didn't stream. You may have noticed and been like, Rendor, where's steak night stream? So there was no steak night. Number one, because it was Father's Day and we went to a steakhouse for my dad's Father's Day lunch, I guess you could say. So we did that. I had ribs. They're all right. And then, whoops. Toaster Woman was coming back home at night. So I was like, okay, I gotta pick her up at nighttime. So her flight kept getting delayed. And then it kept getting delayed. And then it kept getting delayed. And then I was like, it's fine, I don't have to stream. I'll just like keep working on the pointless top 10 and then come pick you up after that. And then it got delayed till 9 a.m. And yeah, so then her friends came and picked her up again at the airport. Then she had to go back at like 7 a.m. Yeah, the flight was supposed to be... Wait, I didn't even kill him? What the heck? The flight was supposed to be at like 6 p.m. yesterday, mind you, and it ended up being 9 a.m. today. American Airlines, everybody. American Airlines.
I'm out of range.
Thank you, Toaster Woman, 115 months. Thanks to Lancer Eagle for gifting sub, Toaster Woman. Oh, my invisible did it. I see.
Advance to the Twilight's hammer is retreating. The temple is ours. Thanks. Fortify your positions within.
Swing. So at least it worked out. It just was very dumb and annoying. So yeah, that's why I did not stream yesterday. But that's why I got Pointless Top 10 up today. Top 10 grass. It's up on the old youtube.com / pointless in the chat. Wow. Thank you, Alive, for the 2 months. Swag. 1, 2. Swag. Thank you, Alive. That's true. She did tell me to still stream, but I was still working on the video. So I was like, well, I may as well just keep working on the video. And then when I gotta leave, I leave. But then...
I must get closer.
American Airlines.
I don't have a target.
Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. This is just another reason I hate traveling. I've never really had any problems with flights getting delayed or canceled or anything, but the one time I was worried was when we were in Boston and a snowstorm was about to hit. And we like barely made it out. It was for PAX East, I believe. And they were like, you may be stuck here for days. And I was like, ugh. Whee! We do a bunch of mount grinds. Although every week we do the same ones pretty much. I check for the blue proto drake, which I'm at 541 attempts on. And then this one, the experiment 12B, which I'm at 100 and something attempts on. I think like 120-ish. 122 currently. And then I already have the Deathwing mounts though, so I only do up to experiment 12B. So that's nice at least. And then we go and do a bunch of raid mounts together.
It seems you
That's nice.
truly are the heroes of legend.
The heroes of legend. Wop, 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 wop. So yeah, I don't know. Traveling, am I right? Some people don't mind traveling. Some people are like, they love to travel. They travel all over. Jesse's one of those people. He'll travel all over. My friend Steve, that I used to do relaxing raid runs with, him and his girlfriend travel all over, like, the other countries and shit. I just hate traveling, dude.
The dragon's soul is too great. I cannot wield it safely. Raging forces within it may be the doom of us all.
Yeah, 122. Not just 102, 122. And then you realize, yeah, it's a weekly raid. But you can do it on each character. But I'm only doing it on 2 characters. I used to only do it on 1. Now I do it on my mage and my warrior. Because they made it a little bit easier. But still annoying. May allow us to... When I flew back from the US after a holiday years ago, American Airlines were so useless we ended up taking off about 8 hours late, which meant I missed my connecting flight with another airline in Hong Kong. American Airlines tried to make up for it by giving us a $10 food voucher while we waited in Dallas. The most places refused to accept. Dude, American Airlines. The true American airline. The American way. Yeah, whenever I used to fly, when I'd fly more in my 20s, I would always fly Virgin, because Virgin was always great. And then United was always like United was okay. I don't mind United. And then, what was the one going to the East Coast? JetBlue. JetBlue was pretty good. I think Virgin merged with Alaska, actually. We farmed Invincible and the lockout stuff. Yeah, I remember that. Praise the Titans. I remember because I was going to do that, and then they changed it, like, right when I was going to try that.
Excellent. We will begin the ritual at once.
I've heard Southwest is pretty good. Wait, 4 new mounts coming tomorrow? 2 vendor mounts from the BFA time walking, 1 mount from the new overcharged delves, and 1 from doing the 5 weeks of Turbulent Timeways event. Pirate Infinite Time. Oh, is that the
This burden falls to you once again.
Wait, is the didn't we do like a Turbulent Timeways? Is this like a second one?
Deathwing's forces, while we imbue the dragon's soul with the power of the aspects. Speak to me.
Cathay Pacific put me in a hotel room with free food, got a free flight organized ASAP. Is it bad that as soon as you said Cathay, I thought of Warhammer and like, there's the Cathay army?
What is it?
My mind instantly went to Warhammer, even though I know it's based off like real life thing. I love traveling in general, but the logistics part's stupid. Traveling in WoW's a little easier. Yeah, traveling in WoW's pretty solid. I can do that. I mean, like, even driving isn't as bad. Like, I can drive for a bit, but like, I think my thing with flying is I just hate the lack of control. And so when I would fly, I would want like a solid airline that doesn't really mess up, that gives you like a pretty good idea of what you're getting. And sometimes when you take the like cheaper airlines, they're cheap, but you never know. You don't know what you're gonna get. You're rolling the dice. You're like, man, I hope I roll a 4 up. I rolled a 1. And then the good airlines give you like free rerolls and stuff, and they're on like 3 ups. All right, let's see.
I need to target something first.
It's another one, third one. You get. Oh, I see. Cool. Honestly, I think the turbulent timeway thing is pretty fun.
Too far away. I need to target something first.
Dude, by the way, I played a Warhammer game on Friday. I had like some decent rolls, but some of my rolls were like, they were like Blood Bowl tier. I had my, again, if you don't know Warhammer, Age of Sigmar, this is gonna sound like absolute insanity to you, and you're not gonna know what I'm talking about. I have Drycha. I played Sylvaneth, all right? Essentially kind of like Age of Sigmar Wood Elves. I had Drycha. She's on a 3-up save, all right? She was getting hit by my friend's Fire Slayers at a -1 rend, and I all-out defensed it. So it's essentially +1, -1. So I'm on a 3-up save, and I failed like 13 3-up saves out of like, I want to say 15 rolls, and she died. I was like, that was some of the worst rolling I've ever done. It was so bad.
The chaos burns.
So the rest of my dice were pretty alright. It was just that specific roll that was just real bad. He's also running a 5 magma draw list, which is like a pure meme list, and so I was trying to kill 2 of his magma draws. And then her being alive would have helped, but nope. Whoa, cat's waking up. Whoa, cat's jumping down. Cat's getting food. All right, here we go. Ultraxian. I did consider rolling better, but I only considered it. I didn't take it into action. All right, here we go. What do we get? The mount? The mount? No mount.
It is done. Our power now resides within the dragon soul. Our
Cool. Our power now resides in the dragon soul. Yo, thank you, Native Tech, for the 94 months. Fly me to the moon. Swag. Thank you, Native Tech. Oh, yeah, the magical Trevor. Good old magical Trevor. In fact, we've had magical Trevor, the username, in here for years as a viewer. There was Magical Trevor 1 and then Magical Trevor 2, because there used to be the first Magical Trevor, and then Magical Trevor, the second animation was he's back and he's got a new trick. I remember that one. The Weeble, whatever. He made the Badgers mushroom song too. I always like Weeble. Oh yeah, the beans. He's got beans, lots of beans. Honestly, way better than Skibbity Toilet. Far superior.
I can't drink anymore yet.
Can't drink anymore yet.
My liege, I have done as you asked, and now beseech
Much more
you for
wholesome
your
brain rot.
blessing.
Your sacrifice is a testament to your obedience. Indeed, you are worthy.
Alright. There we go.
Arise and forever be known as
Follow sorrow grave. Here we go. Yet another blue proto Drake attempt.
Beyond my imagining, I am yours to command.
542. I wonder if we'll get it on 555. That'd be kind of fun, right? 555?
I will be happy to serve. Come,
Alright.
I will show you
There.
the might of the
Lich King. Whoop. Whoop. Yo, Rematch came out today. Or I guess the pre-order thing. Sam gave me a key. So now I have Rematch. That's nice. Keepers. Keepers. Oh yeah, I remember the Kenya song too.
You motherless knaves! Your forces will make 5 more.
Nope.
Go, my new Drake. An attack! I'll show.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people like normal sports don't really care about Blood Bowl. They just end up liking normal sports. It takes a special kind of self-hatred to to enjoy Blood Bowl. Solid. 19, solid. Let's put these up here.
Have a good one.
Are there any things we can get this week from the corrupted visions or whatever? Any Orgrimmar mounts that we didn't get the previous Orgrimmar time? Two more mounts, oh boy. You get Void Panther? I don't think so. Last week we got Void Griffin. And I don't even remember. Oh wait, that was from the thing. I got Void Griffin. I was gonna get the Void Horse and then I died or whatever. Void Panther's dope. I think I'm on my way to getting the Fell Cycle because you were pointing it out last time. Here we go.
I can't drink anymore yet.
I can't drink anymore. What am I at? 558 mounts. All right. I have to pick up items from the vision. Okay.
Worm rest accord. Attack!
Attack. Loot. Very nice.
Advance to the Twilight's hammer is retreating. The temple is ours. Fortify your position within.
Oh. All right. Down we go. Whee! Where am I at now for Traveler's Log? Dude, I've like barely made a dent into this month's Traveler's Log. What am I doing? Oh wait, I need 2 quests. Horrific Visions Revisited, complete clear. I need 3 complete clear. All right, 1 complete clear. Okay, if I just keep doing Horrific Vision stuff, we'll be fine. Oh yeah, then we got Midsummer Fire Festival. I'll be fine. We're good. I keep saying I want to get into collecting. There's so much other stuff in the game that I want to do. I mean, collecting's fun because you just like go back to old honestly, the best way to start getting into collecting is just think of something that you want to get. Like, think of an old raid or dungeon that you want to go back and just like run a few times and see if you get something from it. Or just keep trying to farm it for a mount, and then, or just look up like how to get easy mounts. That's kind of what I did when I started. I was like, how to get mounts, like what are some easy mounts to get? And so I just went around getting some easy ones or trying to get some RNG ones. And then before you know it, you go from 200 mounts to 558. And a lot of times you end up getting transmogs and like toys and stuff and pets in addition to the mounts. Like it just comes with the task of mount farming, because you're killing bosses, you're trying to do stuff. Whoop. Like this, I'm just getting free transmogs. You could drop a pet. It's great. Oh yeah, Vefriel's the pet collector.
The flow of darkness abates. It seems you.
Oh,
truly
11.1.7
are
tomorrow with the one button rotation stuff. That's pretty nice. That'll be good. What else is coming in the patch? Oh yeah, the Arathi quest line. That's right. Blood Death Knight's buffed and even more class balance adjustments.
The power of the dragon's soul is too great. I cannot wield it safely.
Oh.
Legion forces within it may be the doom.
Demonology.
Then truly, we are lost.
Not necessarily.
Oh, overcharged delves?
I believe, yes. It just might work.
Oh, and story quest
The
line.
focusing iris within
They
the
buff
eye of
anything else?
eternity may allow
Paladin,
us to
monk,
converge the
hunter,
magical matrix
druid.
contained within the dragon soul.
Maybe I'll actually play my druid more, that I know how to like
Yes.
hit a one button rotation now.
We can finally turn Deathwing's own power.
I'll actually be able to play a boomkin druid, because I'll just let the button do all the work.
I sense.
Oh, frost decay. Howling blast damage to target around the primary and increase 65%. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm mainly gonna use the one button rotation on alts that I don't play or specs that I don't enjoy. Just be like, cool. Yeah, like for Moonkin and shit, it's gonna be great. Or Feral. Like, I'm not gonna use a one button rotation for my arms warrior, because I already know how to play my arms warrior. And you're practically just doing a 5 button rotation on your warrior anyway. It's just nice. I just like it being a thing.
You pups don't stand a chance. Flee now while you can.
Okay.
Cowards.
Cowards.
You pack of weak
Ding ding ding.
dogs.
Whee! Wonder if Boogar's out of the hospital now.
Speak freely, friend.
Praise
Maybe he is.
they have returned.
Not entirely unexpected.
Excellent. We will begin the ritual at once.
The ritual will take much from us, as it requires a very piece of our being. We will be weakened greatly.
Heroes, this burden falls to you.
I just spoke to Boogar. He's busy.
You must protect us from death.
I mean, for like WoW mounts? I mean, I don't know if he's. I don't care if he's busy. I just, if he's like healthy. Like, is he doing better now? Is he out of the hospital?
When you are ready to begin.
Yo, what up, comrade? How you doing? He's a ghost? Alright, well. Mushrooms got him. I think I'm still hungover. It's been a crazy day of drinking. Loktar, Fred.
What is it?
Bop, bop, ba-da-da, bop, bop, ba-da-da. Alright, here we go.
Thanks.
Thank you, Lickyez, for the 6 months. Thank you very much, Lickyez.
I have been busy in my absence.
Like, thank you, thank you.
Twisting your pitiful wealth into mindless abominations, bent only to my
Halfway to 1 year.
It was a very painful
Where'd Cat go?
process.
I don't know where he went.
They are my
He's somewhere.
alone. Bring them down.
Thanks.
You Shinu Sakura, 11 months, 1 month away from a year. I'm idiot. You got it.
Thanks.
Swing. Really 11 months. Come on, kill it. There we go. I just need one more. Oh, there it is. Ooh, far away. Nice. Boing. And Closet Zombie with the 96 months, 8 years for Closet Zombie. Put some credit on Nerd Hyper. Yeehaw, wow, wee wow, wee wow, wow, wee wows in the chat for Closet Zombie. 96 honkin' 8 years. Swing. Thank you, Closet Zombie. Bow, 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 now, now, now.
I sense a great disturbance in the balance approaching. The chaos.
The chaos.
The shadow which blots out the sun. The bell which tolls your doom. For this moment alone was I made. Look upon
Man.
your death, mortal, and despair.
This dragon sucks, dude. Like, when you think about it, he's like, this thing's better than Onyxia. It's better than or like all these dragons, and then it's like a meme dragon that people make fun of that doesn't drop its mouth. Yippee! With a mediocre voice line. Yeah, the terrible voice. Like, what's he even talking about? He's the beginning of the end. Like, the end of what? You're gonna... he just dies. Like, he doesn't follow up with what he says. Alright, invite me to the, invite me to the thing. We got some thunderstorms over here in the Valley of the Four Winds. It's very nice. Good rain. Also, there's some pretty good grass here in the Valley of the Four Winds, but I liked some other places just a little more. Alright, hold on. I guess I can just look it up. Raid Legacy. Rendor Nags of Rolling Dice. anyone wants to join the the Wow Mount raid, hop on down. Rendor nags of rolling dice. These crickets? They're marsh fiddlers. They got like dandelions here. That's kind of neat. I just thought it was flat. I didn't realize some of these dandelions are actually standing up. All right.
Thanks.
Yo, thank you, Morton, for the 31 months, 31 big ones, mid me coach. What the fuss out, I love the fuss out, what the fuss out, who won? Swing! Thank you, Morton. We need to do a Kaizo night soon. This list is backed up, man. We need to start clearing some of these directions. I actually wanted to do a night. I mentioned this the other day, but I wanted to do a Super Kaizo night because I want to remember how impossible Super Kaizo is, so that I can actually appreciate my normal Kaizo Safari Zone. What is Kaizo? I have no idea. It's a good question. Uh-oh. Boldmon, I think, is for gold and silver, though, or the version he's playing. I don't even know what he's doing, to be honest. I just know he's doing his own thing. Which is funny, because, like, everyone's just doing their own thing at this point. Bold Kaizo, Super Kaizo, Subpar Lizo, Super Light Kaizo, Kaizo, Normal Kaizo, Kaizo to the 4th power. Sometimes I see him running around in a blank room and I get scared. Yeah, da, da, da. Jesse Cox, Kaizo. We really need to watch more Neil Breen movies, to be honest. What an experience those movies were. Thank you, Grumble Cracks. 4 months. Another left for the list, please. You got it. Swing. Thank you, Grumble Cracks. I don't know if we can show the movie on stream if it was Neil Breen. All I know is that Nick Cage movie sucked. The movie was garbage. Whee! But Neil Breen made up for it.
Champions,
thank God.
Charge in the forge. He's getting weaker. Keep fighting.
Oh yeah, I guess Jesse just posted the link like once and then we just rolled out with it. It's lit. But yeah, I think Jesse also was like, yeah, that movie sucked. Let's watch something that's like fun. That's what we did. Wow, another eye. I didn't think we were going to watch the entire Neil Breen movie too, but then once it got going, I was like, we got to watch this. We just kept watching. It was, because I was going to go get Taco Bell. And then, or no, I was gonna get Taco Bell one night, but I wasn't gonna get it that night. That night I was just gonna make like a baked potato, a classic, or something else. But then we were watching that Neil Breen movie, and I was like, I might as well DoorDash Taco Bell, so I did. And then for anyone that wasn't there, my DoorDash driver took a picture of his jeans. It said, your order's on the way. Normally they take a picture of your order. He took a picture of his jeans, and then it was like, your order's arrived, and then they take a picture of it outside your house or whatever, and it was like a giant ass Sprite or Starry or whatever the shit they call it, and then whatever Sierra Mist used to be, and then some bag, and I was like, I didn't order that. So then I went and got it, and it was for Pete. And I messaged the dude, and I was like, hey, I'm not Pete. And then no response. I was like, should I just eat Pete's order, dude? Like, I don't know. And then he must have knocked on the door, because I looked over and Kat was freaked out. He was like, and I was like, oh yeah, he's definitely at the door. So I go down. He had to be like late 40s, bald, high as shit, dude. Like, this man, he was blazed. And he was just like, hey man, sorry. And I gave him the food, and then he gave me my food, and then he's like, you got the drink? And I was like, yeah, here it is. And he's like, thanks. This was at, I don't know, we were watching this movie like 1:30 a.m. This was like 1:30 a.m., all right? That man was blazed out of his mind. Should he be driving? Absolutely not. He might have also just been extremely tired, but he seemed a little more than just tired. Which would also explain why he gave me Pete's order instead of my order. So yeah. Whatever, I got my Taco Bell. That's all that mattered. He's out here doing the Lord's work, man. He's delivering Taco Bell. Yeah, at least Pete got his order now, I think. So that's good. Pete got it was like a beef quesadilla, a large Starry drink or whatever, and then there was a large nacho fry with something else, and then like a normal taco. Which, by the way, that drink was massive. I don't know how people can drink that much sody pop. Like, it's genuinely, it's so big. That thing, like, that drink had to be, hold on, I'm gonna look it up. How many ounces is a Taco Bell drink? The medium's 19 ounce. He definitely had a 24, it was like a 24 ounce. It was like 24 ounces of soda, dude. Like, it was like this big. Like, I had like two-hand it. And like when I handed it to him, I'd like grab the top and just be like, ugh, like it was a chonker. How late's Taco Bell open till? Like 3 a.m. I think normally they open till 1 or 2 a.m., but it's on the weekend they're open till 3 a.m. So I was like, may as well Taco Bell. 700 milliliters. I don't know what that is. I know freedom units. How many ounces in a milliliter? Okay, so yeah, 700 milliliters. There you go. 709 milliliters. But it feels bigger than that. Hold on. How big is a Taco Bell large drink? Oh wait, no, it's 30 ounces. Never mind. It's 887 milliliters. There you go. 887. Boink. Boink, boink. Yeah, there you go. So, mind you, this is 887 milliliters of Sierra Mist at 2 in the morning. Right? He's not drinking this at like 3 in the afternoon. 2 in the morning. Pete is going to be downing a massive ass Sierra Mist. Or Starry, or whatever this shit is called.
Prepare yourselves. The sanctum of domination awaits.
That's the worst part. You didn't even get a Baja Blast. You have to get the Baja Blast. I hit the mic, sorry. What up, Boogar? How are you? Are you alive? Are your mushrooms fully gone? Are you out of the hospital? Are you eating Jello still? Alright. Edge. Boogar had mushrooms in his lungs, and then they sucked them out. They stuck a tube down there and sucked them out, but then they punctured his lung. And then they said, whoops, and then they made him eat Jello and scrambled egg sandwiches. You had ice cream, hell yeah. I mean, I think you can get, say that I've been with my current American girlfriend for 5 years. I love her and never happier. Sorry about your lung. Wait. Why are you saying that? I thought you were gonna say I'm with my American girlfriend, but she drinks like 7-Eleven big gulps that are like 2 gallons of soda. Like, I thought you were gonna add on to that. I don't think you're just gonna stop there. Oh, you're the one that drinks. All right, well. Dude, yesterday? Hold on. How big is a... So... Okay. Holy guacamole. So... Actually, you know what? Maybe this was 32 ounces. Oh, you know what? Maybe Pete got the extra large. That's a 40 ounce. Which would be 1,182 milliliters. May have been a 40 ounce. Whatever it was, that cup was big as shit, alright? So, anyway, I went to Wendy's last night because I thought I was going to be picking Toaster Woman up at the airport, but then, you know, American Airlines happened. And so I was like, all right, well, it's already late. I've been editing Pointless Top 10 and like trying to figure out what I'm doing. So I was like, I'm just going to get Wendy's. So I got a spicy chicken sandwich. I got fries. And they were like, do you want a medium or a large? And I said, I'll get a medium. The medium drink. The medium is 32 ounces, which is 946 milliliters. Medium. How big is the Wendy's large? Oh, I remember the big gulp. 30, a large is 35 ounces. Just replace the previous 40 ounce. Oh wait, medium's 30 ounces, and then a large is 35 ounces. So 887 milliliters and 1,035 milliliters. Okay, the medium used to just be like literally like the size of this. This was like a medium. It used to be like slightly, maybe slightly smaller, but like a little wider, right? That was the medium. That's probably a small now. It's probably like baby size. So I got a Sprite and I had like 10 sips of it. I got it from like, the drink was like this big and I drank like this much of it. Like that much. I was like, I think I'm good. Right. Like genuinely insane. I don't even think I can drink that much liquid. Like this beer, this is 19 ounces. And that's like what, 561 milliliters? Like, I don't know, and this is a decent amount. Oh yeah, like when Jesse was doing his water thing. Ah, what the hell? Is that a fly? Cat, you gotta kill the fly. I don't know where he is. Oh yeah, my bird mask. It actually fits my the warrior outfit because it's got all the green glowy stuff on it too, so it kind of looks like it fits. So I like that. Yeah, it matches. God, I should have just waited for the summon. What was the price? I have no idea. I don't remember. I think the combo I got was like 10 bucks, which is honestly a bit up there for Wendy's. That combo used to probably be like $6, $7. Now they're practically doubling up. Wait, when I was 11, I had my tonsils. I was told I would have unlimited ice cream. However, the doctors at the time decided ice cream made mucus, so they made me eat sherbet instead. To this day, I hate sherbet. Sherbet's all right, but yeah, that's kind of like the. I mean, it's like because it's like orange sherbet, right? I don't even know what the difference between sherbet and actual ice cream is. Also, I think dairy would create mucus, so they're not wrong. But it probably depends on how much you're having. Yeah, Sam gave me a code. Which, by the way, he's like, oh, everybody's spamming me. I was like, I sent you one message. And he's like, I just meant everybody, not just you. I was like, okay. But hey, you know what? He gave me a code, so I don't give a shit. Oh, it's frozen fruit stuff. I see. I don't know. Sam does a sponsored stream like every other day. All right, that man. He's just sponsors, and then he probably just gets keys for everything. I mean, I can get keys too. Honestly, I probably could have gotten a key, but just having Sam give me a key is much easier than having to reach out to my sponsorship company or reach out directly to them and all that stuff. So I was just like, yeah, I'll take one. Pretty much, if you're a YouTuber or streamer, you can probably get a key. That's what I did for Nine Kings. I was like, yo, what's up, guys? Can I get a key? And they were like, sure. Yippee!
Thanks.
Thank you, Duke Abides. 19 months. Can I get a cat pick for when the time comes? Yes. Thank you, Duke Abides.
Witnessing the broken cycle of life and death with your own eyes.
19.
Still, you would
like,
stop us from remaking.
Yeah, it's like 15 bucks. 10 bucks. But here's the thing. The publishing company followed me on Twitter. I didn't know I would like the game as much as I did, and so I just said, hey, can I get a key? And they said, yeah, here you go, have fun. Just tell everybody you got a key. And I said, okay. That's what I did. What am I gonna do? Pay $15 when I get it for free? Plus, I made other people buy it. If anything, they should be paying me. Speaking of which, I have a sponsored stream tomorrow.
Then come and meet it.
So that should be fun.
Very well. Jet
Bop, 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 bop. Wait, Steam's having a dedicated fishing game sale? I did not see that. I need to check that out. That sounds fantastic. Lead was creamsicle or tutti fruity in my darkest hour. They can still taste the flavors. Wait, why do you have to get your tonsils out? Did they just take them out just because, or did you actually get like infected tonsils? Yep. Come on, it's still up. Let's see. Oh yeah, Fishing Fest. Now until June 23rd. Oh yeah, look at that. Fishing Club 3D, Fisherman Planet, Idle Waters. Very positive. What is Idle Waters? Put that in the wish list. Cast and Chill just came out today? What the heck is this? Very positive? Bit of a pixely game? Yo, hell yeah, wish list that. Mixed, mostly positive, mixed.
Something is limiting my magic.
Mixed, very positive. Sea Fantasy. January 7th.
Is the jailer trying to break out of the mall? Something else.
Played the demo for Cast and Chill, is pretty decent. Alright, I'll check it out.
Blood and thunder.
Fantasy Fishing Town. What's this?
All hope is lost.
Fish Fear Me. Befriend a shark? What the hell? What the hell is this? Is it a snare? Alright, I'll throw this on the wish list. This looks weird. Fishing Paradiso? Okay. Alright. Oh god, I'm like all the way back here. Cool, I got some things. Also, Jesse wanted to play Warhammer 40,000 Speed Freaks with me. He gave me a code for it. Was like, let's play. And then last week we were gonna play, and then we didn't. I should ask him when he wants to play. When do you want to play Warhammer 40K's? Not 450K, 40. Ah! 40K Speed Freaks. Alright, there we go.
Ouroboros is being enveloped by the maw.
Not Ouroboros, no, not again. Not after last week's envelopment.
Hurry!
Alright, cool.
No, the jailer is going to destroy the Arbiter.
Not the jailer.
Quickly, champions! Stop Sylvanas!
Okay.
Bends to my will.
Whee! Man, imagine if I got this mount. That'd be pretty sick. Pretty cool.
The jailer is gone. Wherever that gate
I did not get it.
It's been sealed behind
Well.
him.
We thought the jailer was coming to slay the Arbiter, but he absorbed her essence.
What up, Ethop Fen? Oh, Shadowlands has not ended so scuffed. Check pre-release material. Is obvious the Primus would be the jailer. They changed it all for some weird reason. It's almost like the writers in Shadowlands were bad. It's almost like that. Almost. Let's watch some of your top 10 vids on YouTube. Thanks, Zarya. You know, I see you live. It's pretty cool, though. Dude, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm glad Zarya, you watched my stuff. That was pretty sick. I hope he watches more. I hope he gets hooked on the random-ass pointless top 10s. My favorite when I watched him react is he was like, does this guy just like fly around and look for random stuff? I was like, yep. That I do. And then I got my big ass document full of just like random ass topics that I document. Alright, summon me to the next thing. I don't want to... I can't even get there. The only way I can get to that place is on my rogue. He's the only one that did Shadowlands. No one flies around looking at pointless stuff better, yeah. I think your channel is one of the first I ever subscribed to. Damn, dude. Probably a long ass time ago. My YouTube channel was created in 2009. The good old days. There were rumors the lead director had a thing against Sylvanas and stuff before he got removed during the lawsuits. I thought he had, I thought he was like writing himself in like the Powerpuff Girls. Wasn't that it? He was just like, I'm Sylvanas' henchman or something. I thought he had I thought he had a thing for Sylvanas where he's like, yo, I'm with Sylvanas or something. Like, I don't remember. Oh, different people you're thinking of? Okay. What if we just wrote a good story? Yeah, it was the Thanos. That's what it was. Right now we're farming the Shadowlands stuff. We did the Zoth, then we do both Shadowlands raids, then we do some Dragonflight raids. We just do this every Monday. We just go and do all that, and then I solo farm the Blue Proto Drake, which I'm at attempt number 542 at. And then I try to get Experiment 12B, which I'm at 124 attempts. Those are the main ones. Everything else here is kind of like whatever. At least a lot of the Legion ones I can get with Legion Remix. That's not bad. These are just archaeology ones. Draenor, whatever. Some of these are annoying to get. I still can probably get Mimron and Invincible just by farming that. Death Charger's not too bad. Just run Strat home. There's so many Shadowlands ones I still have to get. I feel like some of these Shadowlands ones I'll just get maybe next expansion when it's even easier to get some of them. Although things like the Endmire, I'm at 61 attempts. Dragonflight, got some of these. Okay. I'm surprised I've gotten so many War Within mounts, actually. Like, I got a decent amount of the War Within mounts. What percent dry? Hold on. No, it's just that's the likelihood. I have 31 attempts on Invincible, so it says your likelihood of getting it now is 26%. Because it's 1 in 100. So like at 50 attempts, your likelihood's at 50%. It's just all like averaging out. What up, Loose? Did you get your shared emotes? I have no idea. I'm not even gonna lie. I never checked. Wow, wow, wow. I probably did get them. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even know I had shared emotes.
Mortals were never meant to enter the sacred ground.
I legit never even noticed because I just would never use them.
Some may even unravel.
Oh, it's saying your notifications.
Sending you spiraling into insanity.
Yeah, the add-on's Rarity. Rarity's definitely the best add-on for tracking mount stuff.
Thanks.
Glimmer of Animation. Oh boy. Wait, what is this? Oh, I can get my 3rd Eye of Extermination. Wow. Neat.
must be remade. I will see.
Yeah, it's one of those things you just collect them because it's like a limited thing.
Death comes for the soul.
But what if everything was limited? Then the limited would lose its value. You know? Damn. Thank you, Hurricane Ditka, for the 3 years. Howdy, Krendog. Swing. Put some credit nerd hyper yeehaw wowee wee wow wee wow wee wow limited emotes in the chat for Hurricane Ditka's 3 years.
It is done.
It is done.
Chamber of the sepulchre opens before me.
Alright, here we are.
Forged into a weapon to succeed where all
Wow,
others
cat.
had failed.
Time to go in your chair. Yep, you can do it. You can do it.
Annihilate those who oppose me.
It's just looking around. Okay.
Sunder your final tether to mortality.
Yeah, I was saying earlier, I didn't stream yesterday because I was supposed to pick up Toaster Woman from the airport, and then her flight got delayed like 16 hours or whatever. 13 hours? I don't even know.
Save yourselves.
Yeah, it was supposed to be at 6 p.m. and then it kept getting delayed and delayed and delayed, and then it was like, it'll leave at midnight and arrive at 3 a.m. and I was like, all right, that's fine. And then it was like, the pilot and the crew are tired. They're going sleepy time, so it'll be 9 a.m. And I was just like,
The jailer will try.
but don't worry.
Our minds.
The answer
They gave a free voucher to stay at a Motel 8
well, indeed.
for the night. But luckily her friends could pick her up and then come back. American Airlines.
Your timing. You should.
Whee! Yeah, very generous of them. Thanks, American Airlines.
Survival is not an option. Terror shall claim.
There was another crew or pilot could step in. Oh, there was supposed to be. Apparently they were like, hey, everybody, the pilot and crew that just got here, and then they're gonna be leaving, but this next plane over here, we'll just go to this one. And then they're like, oh, never mind, that plane and crew are leaving too. So next flight's 9 a.m.
I will cast you into oblivion.
American Airlines. But now she's back. Also, she had to like wait in customer service line for them to reprint the ticket. Like, you couldn't even go to the little normal kiosk they got there for like, oh, print my ticket out. They were just like, oh, since it got delayed and rescheduled, you have to like go to the actual customer service desk, which was one person for like a billion people.
The jailer must be there.
This is why I hate traveling, dude. Like, I just... The older I start to get it. Like, the older I get, the more I'm just like, I would be that person that would just start, like, yelling about shit passive-aggressively out loud. It's like, here we are, the shitty-ass airport, shitty American Airlines. like when I'm in my 20s, I'd be like, you know, it's just, it is what it is. And then I'm like, my knee hurts, my head hurts, I'm paying this shit.
We'll give you as much time as
I
we
get it.
can. This now.
She was messaging me at the airport, and she was like, there's a woman next to me that's just like sobbing. Like, because I guess their flight got canceled and her kids were running around and her husband was just like eating a sandwich and she was just like crying. Like, the airport was super messed up yesterday. I was like, well. American Airlines. Yeah, so everything's fine now, so that's good. Did I get a mount? Nope. Dude, I was looking at the airport's Twitter. I typed in it was the Houston airport. There's like so many good tweets. One dude was like, I've been stuck at this airport for 8 hours. I just want to get home and roll a blunt, man. And somebody else was like, damn, I've been stuck here 5 hours, but this airport's filled with baddies. I was like, I need to check airport Twitter. Oh, God. The only time, I was saying earlier, but the only time I ever got stuck was, well, I didn't get stuck. I almost got stuck. It was in Boston. It's for PAX East. And we were about to leave at like, I don't even remember, the next day, but a snowstorm was supposed to happen. And so they were like, your flight might get delayed because of the snowstorm. And I was like, my nerves were shot. I remember I went to the bar as I would and got a beer. And I was watching the Houston Rockets play somebody. I don't remember who it was. James Harden was still on the Rockets, for all you sports enthusiasts. And I was just like, I don't want to be stuck here. I hate traveling. Why did I travel? But we made it out. And then a snowstorm hit us. So that was fun. I just hate traveling. I hate it. I don't even, the thing is, like, I hate the process of traveling. I don't even mind being at the airport. Being at the airport's just like being at the mall. It's just a bunch of shops. There's like food. You can just sit there and look at your phone or read a book or some shit. Like, I don't care about being at the airport. The airport's fine. It's just the process of like dealing with airlines, dealing with being at places at a specific time, being like, I gotta get my luggage, I gotta leave here, I gotta go do that. Like, I hate it. Having to get Ubers, and then you get an Uber, and then you get some guy that wants to talk to you. Although I feel like they don't talk to as much as they used to. Back at, dude, 2015, the amount of Uber stories I got from it's off the charts. Off the charts. Or Lyft. That's why when I went to England the first time, I almost had like I almost crashed out, dude. Jesse's people were supposed to get me like a good hotel. And they got me a hotel that like some French person would have at like 70 years old as a starving artist that like smoked a cigarette out the window. Like everything was broken. The windows were like whatever. There's no air conditioning. Like it was the shit you see in the movies where like some guy's leaning out the window like, I have painted for my entire life and now I live here. Like it was that type of shit. And I got there and I literally messaged him. I was like, I'm ready to go home. So they were like, but we're gonna have to use Jesse's money. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'll use Jesse's money. So I did, and that's when I got my like Piccadilly downtown London hotel. We walked in, they gave me champagne. I was like, now this is what I wanted. They had air conditioning. It was great. It's 90% of British hotel. That makes sense. Like, that was the one good hotel. It wasn't even that expensive.
Finally.
Like, I make it sound like it's some fancy-ass hotel. It wasn't even that expensive, comparatively.
The betrayer holds no such power, my son. Sinister forces are awakening. They sense your presence.
Whee, down we go.
Father, I am but an echo.
I'm somebody, I care
To plunder my
more about
now that
my comfort and enjoyment than I do like the money of the situation. I'm like, how often do I travel to England? Like barely ever. So why would I want to stay in like a shitty ass place? Like I'm not gonna make myself suffer through that. Because I already know if there's no air conditioning, it was like 90 degrees and shit too, and they're like, oh, it's always like this around this time of year. I'm like, well, why don't you have air conditioning? And they're like, oh, you just tough it out for a few weeks. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna tough it out for a few weeks. I want to sleep, and so I'm gonna sleep. All right.
I cannot move.
That was terrible.
What are you?
I am the whisper in the dark.
It was so bad.
I had hoped you would see the value of the gifts.
The amount of British people that just don't believe in air conditioning is like insane.
Drakthir eagerly accepted. They were designed to serve.
We will never bow to you, deceiver.
Like here in America, we got air conditioning built in through the homes. It's centralized. It goes through the place. All right. And I get it. Like the houses over there built in like 1400s and shit like that. Okay. But I feel like it's not even that expensive. You get one of those window units. All right. Just put it there. There you go. Just get the old window air conditioner. Just something. Also, my favorite part about walking around, I guess it was London. My favorite part about walking around London was just all the different accents, because you'd get your standard, you know, British accents of just like, hello, hold it, right? But then there's the construction workers. And I remember because they were literally right next to the hotel we stayed at that I hated. And they were working on a separate hotel. So there was like construction happening right next to it too. And they were like, hold it, put your fucking hold it. And he's like, oh, put it up there, oh, fucking hurdle. And I was like, are they speaking English? Like it genuinely felt like they were speaking a different language. But then we went on the train, or the tube as they called it, when we all met up, all right? And then I felt like I was in a British rom-com, because there was these like 3 women, and they were just like, oh, and they were like laughing, and then this guy came over, it was like Hugh Grant, and he was like, hello, lovelies, how we doing today? And they're just like, oh. And then they were just like, he's like, I'll order a bottle of bubbly for the total. And then they like brought over champagne. He's like, bubbly for the ladies. And they're like, you're too kind, you're too kind. And I was just like, am I watching a movie? Like it didn't even feel real. Like I felt like I was in a dream world. And then the one girl was talking about how a bird shat on her head. She was like, a bird shat on me after yoga. And I was like, the hell? So that was the train. That shit was wild. That wasn't like the American train. The American train. That shit was crazy. Most of the time the American, well, it depends where you are. The metro train in Chicago can have some experiences. Normally it's the red lines. If you take like the red line, the yellow line, the blue line for like downtown Chicago, you don't want to do that. But normally the Metra's good. The Metra's the train where people take because like people go to work to and from. But back during COVID, they were just letting anybody take it. And I remember, God, who was it? Oh, Nixium was visiting, and we took the Metra, and this guy came in that just got out of jail, and he's like, "Yeah, I just got out of jail," and he was talking to these people, and then he's talking to this woman. He's like, yo, you look like my girlfriend that I used to have, or my ex. And then he was like, bro, I stabbed the guy in jail. Like, it gave me nightmares, man. I stabbed him, dude. That shit fucked me up. And I was like, don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact. And Then he started just being like, yo, you guys got any money? And I was like, let's go to a different car. So we just like walked to a different car. More people in it. I was like, I think we're good. What are you gonna do? Well, I mean, he's definitely not self-aware. He just got out of prison and he's probably on drugs. Oh.
What is this?
Most of the people on the metro are just going to and from downtown Chicago from the suburbs.
It feels as though it is somewhere beyond. Teeming.
And every other time we take it, it's fine. It was because it was COVID, and so it was free.
Sarkareth lost himself to his
That messed it all up. That's how that guy was able to get here on air. I think he said he went to jail for stealing a car. He tried to steal a car. That's what it was. I remember now. Oh my god. Keep hitting my water. Ooh, how's everybody's Father's Day? Have a good Father's Day. I had to go out with my family. And going out with my family is always an experience. It rained all day. The fair for fathers? What the hell is that? A fair for fathers? Friend dad say anything especially boomerish? My dad always says boomerish shit because he's in his like early 70s. So is my entire family. My mom's in her... Actually, I think he's in his mid 70s now. My mom's in her early 70s. They're like 5 years apart. My aunt's in her late 60s. And my grandma's 99. So, it's all boomer talk. My aunt's a bit younger. She watches like South Park and shit. So she's like, she's a boomer, but she's like a, she's a little more hip with it, right? She was like in the 80s and shit. But, just like, okay, here's an example. We went to this steakhouse, okay? It's like 3 p.m. or 3:15. They're like, nobody's here. I'm like, it's 3:15 in the afternoon. Who eats dinner or lunch at 3:15? People either just finished eating lunch or brunch, or they're waiting for dinner when people normally eat dinner at like 5 or 6 p.m. I do? Well, get out of here. So then, there was like a couple other tables there, all right? And then it eventually filled up, and they were like, wow, it's filling up. I was like, yeah, because it's like actual dinner time, all right? So, we're sitting there, and then our waitress comes over. She's also an older woman, and she was just like, all right, I'm going to get you guys your drinks or whatever. And then my dad's like, Jack Daniels. I love Jack Daniels. And she's like, all right. And he's like, I already had a Jack Daniel earlier, but I'm going to have another Jack. And he's like, tell you what, this guy I know this guy, all right? Didn't drink, didn't smoke, healthy. He died. I was like, okay. I was like, that's not really a correlation of saying that if you don't do those things, you're gonna die. And he's just like, I'm telling you, I know people when they they don't drink, they don't smoke, they die. And I was like, okay, that's fine. He's just he was sometimes like, you want a beer? I'm like, no, I had a glass of wine. I'm like, normally, here's my thing. Like, I drink, but I limit my drinking. I only usually have like 2 drinks max is usually my limit. Maybe 3 if I'm going crazy. But like, I usually have it to just chill, calm my nerves, whatever. Like, I don't actually get drunk ever. The most I ever drank was at the Ren Fair when I had like 5 drinks, and I was like, I was in wacky wild mode. But I've never like blacked out. I've never been crazy. Like I don't do that. My dad was like, I drank more than you when you're at your age. I drank more than you. I used to play softball. I'd go with the beer. We had a lot of beer. I'd go to the bar with the guy. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Anyway, so he likes to do the thing where it's essentially like if people smoke and they go, I smoke and I didn't get lung cancer. It's like, that doesn't mean that smoking doesn't cause lung cancer. It's just, it's statistically more likely. But he just does the thing where he's just like, I drink, I'm good. It's like, okay. Anyway, he's doing that. Then my grandma, listen, she's almost 100. She was like, she got a hamburger and she was like struggling to eat that hamburger, dude. She was like taking it apart, just like, oh. And I was like, dude, I'm not gonna make it to 100. It just made me realize, like, there's no way I make it to 100. And if I did, like, I feel like I'd be hanging on by a thread at that point. Because whenever I talk to her, she talks about how she's like losing her memory. She's like, I don't remember anything. I'm like, remember when you and Grandpa used to take me to the thing? And she's like, I don't remember that. I'm like, remember when we used to do this? She's like, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Like, she's just, I get it. And then everybody else there. Okay, the main point of the story I was getting at. So anyway, this guy comes over who's like the manager of the restaurant, and he's like, hey, are you guys enjoying your meal? You having a good meal? You having good? And then they're like, oh yeah, are you the owner? And he's like, no, I'm the manager. I just manage here. And they're like, oh, okay. And he walks away. And my dad, I swear to God, he goes, that guy's bullshitting. I know, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. I know he's lying. And I was like, of course he's lying. He's just a manager going around every table saying, hey, hope you're having a good time, in hopes of like increasing the tip or making you think this place is good. Like, he doesn't care. And he's like, I know. I can tell the bullshit. He's bullshitting. And I was like, okay. Like, of course. It was like he's trying to like solve this insane puzzle. I'm like, this is just like what restaurants do. The manager comes out, he goes, hey, you guys having a good time? Yeah, it's just, I was like, of course he is. Like, I don't know. It's an extremely boomer thing to say, yeah. It's like, I know when he's lying. The worst part is there's been numerous times where I'm like, I know he's getting fooled. He's getting bamboozled, he's getting bullshitted, and he just doesn't realize it. I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything, because otherwise he's gonna be like, I know. But in his head, he's just like, yeah, you can't fool me. I'm like, okay. I don't know what it is. Anyway, that was our Father's Day experience. I got ribs, asparagus, onion soup. It's like French onion soup, and God, what was the other thing I got? A baked potato. Here's the worst part about it. That baked potato, I think, was like $6. I straight up make a better baked potato at home for like 80 cents. Okay? The ribs were all right. The asparagus, I make better asparagus. The asparagus was pretty good, but like I could make the same asparagus, all right? And then the onion soup was okay, but they gave you like a bunch of it. But it actually tasted good. And then my dad was like, this onion soup tastes like candy, it's sugary. They put sugar in the soup. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And I tasted it, I'm like, it's literally just, it's Vidalia onions. Like, they're using sweet onions in the soup. So I'm like, I think you just are tasting the sweet onions. Just they didn't put sugar in this soup. And he's like, it tastes like candy. I'm like, okay, it does not taste like candy. I'm not gonna take advice from somebody that enjoys going to like Olive Garden. All right? I know it tastes good. So he gave it to my grandma, and my grandma just kept eating it. So that was a very fun time. Great experience.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thanks.
Going out to eat is honestly overrated, depending on where you go. There's a lot of places I like going out to eat, but a lot of just generic places are very overrated. Like a steakhouse, I'd rather just stay home and make my own steak and sides and stuff. Like, I'm not a big steakhouse person. Yo, thank you for Rander. 99 months. Prednor is forever.
Once I destroy these vermin, you will know my vengeance!
Champions, to me when you are ready.
Swipe.
Iraq will fall.
Maybe the 99 months. Oink. And Dev with the 87 months. Holy heck, dude. Fun story. In England, Dev almost killed me. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, Swing. Thank you, Dev. My negligence, it almost cost me 87 months. He was supposed to be my bodyguard, and he did not bodyguard. It's just a terrible time. Yep.
Thanks.
My body was wholly unguarded. Oh yeah, we gotta fly up. Thank you, comrade. Gifting a sub to Krendor is my spirit animal. Fuck. Thank you, comrade. Yeah, I don't know how you can like Malort. I'm the type of person I'll sip anything. I like the taste of things, so I like to analyze taste, but that shit's wild. Yeah, like Alinea. I love Alinea. There's like some local places I like going to. I'm not a big like chain person. It's more like local establishments or like local chain. Like there's some local chains, but not like
5,
Outback Steakhouse.
4, 3.
Dude,
2.
I would love to have. Do they have Outback Steakhouse in Australia?
Thanks.
Like genuinely curious. Thank you, Logan Shadowclaw, gifting 2 subs to Fushan Pao and El Papa Del Luna. Swank. Thank you, Logan. Mids, you got it. Boink. I don't think they would. Wait, there are Outbacks in Australia? There are Outback Steakhouse in Australia, but like 8 of them, none of them near me. Okay. I'm just curious because I'm like, why would an Australian go to an Outback Steakhouse? Wouldn't that just be like an at-home steakhouse? I don't know. The last time we went to an Outback Steakhouse, they burned my asparagus, and I was like, this place sucks. It was terrible. It's literally like for the bloomin' onion. There's the, oh my god, that's like we went to Red Robin. And like, Red Robin's okay. I don't think it's bad, but like, it's okay. But we brought Toaster Woman's mom there, and she was like, I love Red Robin. This is amazing. I was like it was her favorite restaurant ever. She was like, when I visit, we're going to Red Robin. She like always wanted to go to Red Robin. I was like, I don't know why. Like, it's okay, but I guess.
Fail my people.
Loved Red Robin.
Ashes to ashes. What a pity. When you are ready to die, find me. I await you on the cusp of my ascension.
Yeah, like Red Robin's not bad. It's one of the better chains, but like it's still not. I'm not like, oh man. Ah! Yep. BJ's Brew House? I don't even know what that is. Chili's is alright. Dude, I haven't been to Chili's in forever. The thing is, like, a lot of these chains that aren't even, like, that great, like, they're okay, they end up charging as much as a bunch of other places that are just better. So I'm like, why would I even go there? It's like how McDonald's, now they cost as much as, like, a bunch of other places. It's like, the whole point of McDonald's used to be it was cheap. But now it costs, like, a shit ton of money. It's like, why, what? What happened to the dollar menu? Unreal. Dude. Like even Wendy's, that spicy chicken I got yesterday, it was like $10.50. I can go to a local place for 12 bucks. They give me like chicken kebabs, they give me like rice, they give me pita bread with like gyro sauce for like $2 more, and it's like real food. I'm like, why wouldn't I just do that? And that's the place where I went, and the guy was like, hey man, you look like Jesus. Yeah, for a Big Mac. And the last couple times I got a Big Mac, they like burned the bun.
2, 1.
Like, it wasn't even good. At least my Wendy's spicy chicken was pretty good, I will say. Hey, that's too far away.
A wasted effort, maggots. I need a target.
I would say Wendy's is solid. I made a fast food tier list not too long ago. It was a few years ago. I should do it again. Saucy nuggets sound awful. Didn't they have like spicy nuggets? That seems better. Ah! I need to get closer. Honestly, if I had to pick one fast food place to go to, it'd probably be Taco Bell. Like a shitty fast food place. Taco Bell. I always enjoy Taco Bell when I get it.
I'm out of range. Surrender for us. You cannot win.
Spaghetti in a bucket? What the hell?
I need to target something first.
Alex Straza.
Whoops, I hit need.
What has happened?
Something unexpected.
I never had Zaxby's. Portillo's. It's pretty solid. I do like Portillo's. Culver's is good. That's like Midwest. Midwest America. It's not really, or even just Chicago based. gonna check Blood Proto Drake again. 10 minutes, all right. Dude, I had Raising Cane once. Raising Cane singular. I had Raising Canes once. I thought it was like mediocre. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't get the hype. I thought the sides were ass, like the fries were whatever. They give you like some frozen ass garlic bread, the coleslaw was whatever. I didn't really like the sauce, and then the chicken was just okay. I was like, I don't get it. Where are we? North Ren, Dragon Shrine. Where's my accent from? I'm born and raised Chicago, so it's either Chicago or Midwest. One of the two. Popeyes is pretty good. They got the spicy chicken sandwich or just the chicken sandwich. Like, I got a good Popeyes chicken sandwich, pretty solid. I didn't even think the sauce was that good. I'm not gonna lie. Also, yeah, Toaster Woman's back after a 16-hour airport delay from American Airlines. I've told the story twice, so. Pizza here, there's like so many pizza places here. You can get like so there's too many options. I feel like, hold on. Do this. Yeah, da, da, da. All right. Copy, paste. Why isn't this? Okay, hold on. Is there a reset button? Tier list. I'm trying to find the tier list. Is this it? Best fast food. Okay. Fast food rank. Oh wait. Yeah, but that's not the right. Fast food chains. Okay, here we go. Hold on, I think I found it. All right. Wait, is there a better list? Reset. Oh, there we go. All right, here we go. Hold on. Here's my fast food tier list, all right? Okay, first off. We got A&W, all-American food. They got the root beer. I remember having A&W as a kid at the mall. It was okay. Like, they got hot dogs, they got shit like that. It's okay. It's like a solid whatever. A&W Canada's so good. It's funny because it's like all American food under their thing. They got it in Canada, so it's kind of fun. Like, it's all right. The American one, at least. Arby's? I'd put Arby's in D tier, but honestly, they got carried by their curly fries, and I used to get their popcorn chicken, which was really good. So I'd put them in the C tier. Baja Fresh, I would always get at BlizzCon, and it was solidly okay at the Hilton Hotel. So I would also put them in the C tier. Blimpie subs, I've never had. I think Jesse kept talking about Blimpie subs. I've never had Bojangles. We don't have them around here. Boston Market, I used to get as a kid. We used to have a bunch of Boston Markets, and then they closed a bunch of them. They're like okay. Although I feel like if I had it nowadays, I probably would drop it to a D tier, but I have nostalgia of it, so I'll put it in the C tier. Yeah, I think they're gone. Burger King is D tier. The thing is, like, Burger King almost... Every once in a while, I would get the urge of, like, maybe I should have Burger King, and I would eat it and be like, never mind. And it would just make me feel bad. But, like, I still want a Whopper. Like, sometimes I still want it. So I would put it from, like, F to D tier. This is so cringe. What's cringe about it? Ranking fast food based on what I enjoy? If anything, you're cringe. All right, Cane's. Cane's is... I didn't like Cane's. I put it in the D tier. All right. And I know somebody's going to put Cane's in, like, the best tier, but, like, personally, I just didn't like it. It also adds up because when I had Cane's, it was the Packers 49ers NFC Championship game. Packers got blown out. That just really added to my mood for the Cane's stuff, so I just put it there. I had Carl's Jr. once a long time ago, and I don't even remember it, so I'll just give it a, I don't know, just put it in the C tier. It's whatever. Checkers, I remember driving past Checkers as a kid, but I never actually had it. Chick-fil-A, I'd say it's a solid B tier. I don't mind Chick-fil-A. They've got a good spicy chicken sandwich.
Thanks.
Chipotle, here's the thing. Chipotle used to be top tier. Chipotle used to be top tier, and I feel like over the years, they've actually gotten worse. Every time I've gotten Chipotle in the last, like, year or two, it's like the rice is, like, overcooked. Something's overcooked. They, like, mess up something. They put too much sour cream on. I go, light sour cream, please. And then they're just like, oh, you mean, like, you want me to vomit sour cream on it? Like, but it's still, like, not bad. But yeah, it used to be up there, and I think it's fallen. I think they've, like, changed shit up. I've never had Church's Chicken. Cookout? I actually remember Cookout being pretty good when I had it one time. Culver's is S tier. Love Culver's. Never had Del Taco. Denny's is kind of just a meme. I'll put it in the C tier. Domino's, I'd actually put in the B tier. Out of all the shitty fast food chains, I think Domino's is pretty solid. I think it's my favorite one. Culver's is greasy as hell. Yeah, but you got to know what you're getting into. Like, it's greasy, but, like, it's the good kind of grease. There's, like, bad grease and good grease. You got to know what you're committing to. Dairy Queen, I haven't had Dairy Queen since I was, like, 12 years old. And it was okay. Never had El Pelo Loco. Never had a Firehouse sub. Five Guys, all right, so here's the thing. Five Guys, people either love it or they hate it. And I actually quite enjoy Five Guys. It's overpriced, all right? It's a little overpriced, and by a little, I mean it's pretty overpriced. But sometimes I just like a Five Guys burger. Like, I think it's pretty solid. And then they load the bag up with fries. Like, I think it's good. I don't know. It's definitely one of those you love it or you hate it type of things. IHOP, it's literally like the same as Denny's. I've never had In-N-Out. I've never had Jack in the Box. Jersey Mike's, I think Jersey Mike's is pretty alright. I don't get it all the time, but when I do, like, it's alright. It's pretty solid. Sometimes you just want the Jersey Mike's, and then they're like, you want it Mike's way? And I'm like, yeah, I guess I want it Mike's way. But no salt, because they, like, add salt onto it. It's like, this shit's already salty. I don't need more salt. Jimmy John's, I haven't actually eaten in a while, but they're also, I think they're pretty good. I used to get Jimmy John's back in community college. I would always get Jimmy John's. So I'll give them the B tier. Jollibee, I've never had. KFC, I think... KFC feels like it's hit or miss. I'm going to put it in the C tier. I've had B tier KFC, and I've had, like, D tier KFC. I feel like KFC might be under the Chipotle category, where they just kind of fell off, dude. But I haven't had it in long enough that I don't know. Little Caesars is D tier to me. It's almost bordering on F tier. Like, the last time I had Little Caesars, I literally felt my insides, like, twisting and dying. Like, it felt like I was degenerating as a human. And, like, I get it. It's hot and ready. But it's great if you're, like, under 25 years old. If you're over 25 years old, it's down here. Long John Silver's, I had it back in the day. I think it was okay. I remember eating Hush Puppies there. I'll put them in the C tier. McDonald's used to be a B tier. Now they're a C tier because they cost too much and they've also gone down in quality. I've never had Moe's. I had Noodles and Company once and it wasn't that great, so I'm gonna put them in the D tier. Panda Express is a B tier, and here's why. For some reason, every time I eat Panda Express, it, like, hurts my digestive system. And I'm like, why did I do that? But then there's always a point every, like, 4 or 5 months where I'm like, what if I got some Panda Express? And I enjoy it when I'm eating it, but then the post-Panda Express, I'm just like, why did I do that? I don't know what it is. Panda Express is kind of like a game of League of Legends. You're like, man, this should be fun, and then you have it, and you're just like, why did I do that? And then every, like, 4 months, you're just like, what if I did it again? Like, Panda Express straight up is a League of Legends match. Panera? Panera's like C, it's like BC borderline. But I'd put it like low B, high C. But it's like, because Panera's like, they're pretending to be like fresh and everything, but like it's all microwaved, you know? Everything's microwaved, and they got the panini press there, but like I've made my own paninis, and like I can make it taste better than that. But like I still kind of like the vibe of Panera and everything, so it's kind of right there. Papa John's. I used to put Papa John's in the C tier. I'd probably put Papa in the D tier now. Yeah. I've never had PDQ. I don't know what Penn Station is. Pizza Hut, to me, is also D tier. I think Pizza Hut sucks ass. Last time I ate Pizza Hut, it was like garbage. I'd rather have Papa John's than Pizza Hut. And I used to have Pizza Hut a lot back in high school. Popeyes, I would actually say Popeyes is top tier. Like the chicken sandwich alone makes Popeyes top tier. Portillo's is top tier, without a doubt. Dude, Potbelly, if you don't got Potbelly's top tier too. That's like, Potbelly is like if Panera was better. They like actually make good sandwiches. Qdoba? I had Qdoba a while. Here's the thing. I had Qdoba years ago, and it was pretty good. And then I had it last time, and it was okay. I'd put it in the B tier, though. It's not terrible. Quiznos, I've never actually had Quiznos. Roy Rogers never had. Sparrow, I'd put Sparrow in the B tier. Sparrow's a solid, like, I'm at the mall and I'm gonna get a slice of pizza. And, like, it's not the best, but, like, it's not bad. I do have to, like, napkin down the grease on the pizza. Like, that pizza's greasy as shit. But it's still solid every once in a while. Never had that. Shake Shack to me is a C. I remember they opened the Shake Shack here and I was like, dude, this could be great. And then I got it and it was okay. Like, I actually thought it was a little overrated. Never had Sheets. Skyline Chili, never had it. Sonic, never had it. Steak and Shake? Here's the thing. Steak and Shake is a B, but the service is an F. So I'd put it in the C tier. They've also closed a lot of Steak and Shakes. There's always the story I had where me and Gmart went, Gmart and Toaster Woman went to Steak and Shake before we went and saw our movie we were gonna see. And we ordered our food and we were sitting there and we were like, man, when are they gonna bring our shakes? And we were like almost done eating and we were like, where's our shakes? And then they finally brought the shakes out. And we were like, we gotta go see a movie soon. And they're just like, oh. And like every time I've ever gone to Steak and Shake, there's all like nobody's doing anything. There's always some guy outside smoking a cigarette, just like. And then you see him walk inside and he's like, yeah, what do you want? Like, straight up some of the worst service I've ever seen. Consistently. At least they were consistent with it. But, like, the food I always thought was solid. Subway is a C. You know what you're getting at Subway. Every Subway is just... It is what it is. I don't know what that is. Taco Bell, it's borderline the best or B tier, but I put it in top tier. That's just a personal preference. I know some people are going to be like, Taco Bell, but like, in terms of fast food, I like Taco Bell. I've never had Taco Cabana. I don't know what Torchy Tacos is. Waffle House. Waffle House is a D to me. All because that one time I went to Waffle House, they were out of waffle mix, and I just thought it was funny. Never had Wawa. Wendy's, I would say, is a solid B tier. Whataburger was pretty good. I'd give it a B tier. White Castle is a C. In fact, it's close. I've eaten some White Castle in my day. I used to like White Castle when I was younger and my stomach was able to handle things. But yeah. Never had Zaxby's. Never had wings. Never had Wurstenschnurgers. Wingstop. Wingstop's like a C. I think I had Wingstop then. I'd also put Buffalo Wild Wings in like C. So there you go. I mean, honestly, these are like... The best in the B tier are pretty much the places I would go to. The best usually more often than these. Like Portillo's, Culver's, Potbelly. Those are places I would go like a decent amount of times, to be honest. There we go. Anyway. Waffle House is awesome. Last time I went, it was 18 years ago, and the jukebox had "Complicated" by Avril Lavigne, and we put $5 in that. We played 20 times in a row. That was pretty funny.
I need to target something first. I require a target.
Right. I've driven past Sonics, but I've never actually had a Sonic. Ooh. Dude, Buffalo Wild Wings also used to be better.
Done as you asked.
I remember back in the day when I used to eat it on stream. It was like pretty decent, but like the last time I had it, it was terrible. Like straight up garbage. Oh, it's not family owned anymore. Okay, that makes sense then. Did they get bought out by like an equity firm or some shit? That's usually what happens. Ah, the classic. The classic equity firm.
Sensation is beyond my imagining.
What
I am
Yeah, no, no, no.
Look alive, my brothers! A feast for the one that brings me their heads!
Your first test awaits you. Destroy our uninvited guests.
I will be happy to slaughter them in your name. Come, enemies of the Scourge. I will show you the might of the Lich King.
Come on.
I didn't have a target.
I've never had a Dave's hot chicken. I feel like almost half the places on that list have just fallen in quality.
Cannot attack that.
Nothing. Well, thank you, Plato Shrimp, 37 months, angrily resubbing about Krennor's wrong choices. Swag. Left it is.
Thanks.
Thank you, Erdemius. 58 months. Okay, now rank your favorite snacks. And right, you got it. Honestly, I'm not a big snack person. Like, come to think of it, I don't really eat snacks. Oh, I gotta go to that place. Normally, if I have a snack or something, it's like a healthy snack. But yeah, I don't really eat many snacks.
Driven mad by Nazoth's whispers, Thrall believes that the elements warn him of a disaster that only the old god can prevent. Now all of Orgrimmar drinks the blood of Nazoth, twisting the Horde into a frenzied war machine.
Okay. Yeah, like usually my snack is like a Fairlife protein shake. Oh, I didn't see Mop Classics getting unreleased mounts. That's pretty neat. F-tier fast food to me is like, I ate it and they gave me food poisoning, or like, it tastes like the worst thing I've ever eaten. Which I don't think was any of those. Although Burger King and Little Caesars, I think, were borderline. They're like at a D-. Got food poisoning from the same Wendy's twice. Said Panda gives you indigestion. Yeah, but like, all fast food gives you indigestion. That's part of the fun. I don't care about that. I care about getting like sick. All right, here we go. remaining Cliff Bars for a snack and gain 20 pounds. Jack in the Box? I've never had Jack in the Box. We don't really have Jack in the Box here. The hell? We're going super fast. I'm out of range. What did you get at Wendy's to give you food poisoning?
I'm out of range.
Oh, the Baconator. Purple? Oh. Woohoo! Green.
To be here just in time. My brothers and sisters in the Valley of Spirits be in danger.
What?
I don't have a time.
Yeah, maybe they just undercooked the meat. Maybe they stored the meat in like bad conditions.
Nazar's corrupted totems be
Yo, I actually learned you can look up
whispers from the boy.
health food inspections on places in your local area. It's actually pretty fun to do.
I'm out of range.
Uh-oh. Ew. Oh, I'm dying.
I need a target. I need to target something first.
Well, usually I think they do have to like hang up their health grade as well, but you can like actually look up what the health inspector said and stuff. Sometimes it's like whatever, it's just like random shit. They're like, the paper towels were not on the paper towel rack. Like, okay, whatever. Then sometimes it's like they put chicken juice on the top rack and let it drip onto their other shit, and you're like, okay. That's definitely a bit more serious than the paper towels. Found insects and rats. Like, yeah, shit like that. There was one I read, it was like, told owner that they could not sleep in back of the kitchen, or they had to like take their hammock down or some shit. Dude just wanted to sleep. So how do we get the mount for this one? Valley of Wisdom?
I don't have a time. I need to target something first.
Oblivion. Wee woo, wee woo. Ah!
Cannot survive.
May brothers and sisters be free. But how can we ever be trusting the voices of the elements again?
Oh, the mailboxes. Damn. Is the mail muncher just all 1 in 100? Is it just your standard mount?
I need a target.
I need a target.
Thanks.
Thank you, Miss Mayday, 80 months. Left, please. You got it. Look. Swing! Whoa, it's gaming! Swing!
I need to target something first.
Oh, if the mob spawns, that's 100%. Gammon was just a guy for a rogue quest, and then he just became like a fan favorite, and then they made him into a big deal. And he's Gammon, and he will save us, yeah. Whee!
I need to get close.
Alright.
I need a target.
Which one's that? Oh, blue. It's the bad one. Would I, or am I currently doing a Goblin D&D session? I'm currently not. I mean, I definitely would do another one in the future. Oh wait, black's the bad one. Okay. Which one was good? Oh, maybe blue was the good. Or no, green. I think green was good. Okay. I was supposed to do another Daikia, then it never happened. If I had to travel somewhere and take 8 hours no matter what, would you rather go plane, train, or car? Ah! Honestly, probably plane. Just easy to, like, sit there and watch a movie on a plane. Like, when I went to England, it was 7 or 8 hours, and, like, all I did was just watch movies. They just bring you food. Once you're on the plane, I don't really care about flying. Like, that's my thing. I hate the process of getting to the airport and then getting onto the plane and dealing with all that. Once I'm on the plane, I'm good. I'm just chilling. I got all my stuff. I'm watching movies. I'm just like, hey, like, whatever. It's just the actual anxiety caused by getting there and being like, is my flight gonna get delayed or canceled? Is this gonna work out? Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I like being at the airport to an extent. All right, I'm hanging tight. Here we go. Yeah, they need more air traffic control. Imagine if we had that. I finally caught this dude live. Dude, hell yeah. Finally. My brain problem with trips is that I don't want to fall asleep in a car plane. Dude, yeah, I can't sleep. I can't sleep on a plane or a train or anything.
Dead. My clan is dead. And nothing
My brain's just always like,
will ever bring them back.
The only time I could sleep on a plane was when I had like 2 hours of sleep, and I was literally just like micro sleeping. I was just sitting there, and I remember they were like, "What do you want to drink?" And I was like, "I'll have Coca-Cola." And then she was like, "All right." She went to get it, and I was just like, and then she came back. She was like, "Sir," and I was like, "Huh? Oh, it's here already." Okay. Like that was rough. What? Your background's amazing. Hey, thanks. There's some people like Jesse or Dodger, they can just like sleep anywhere. They're like, yeah, I just sleep on the plane. I'm like, I don't know how you do that. That's insane. Like, I could only see that if you're tired and like maybe if you're already exhausted. But aside from that, like, it's crazy. Whoa. Like maybe the only time I could sleep on a plane would have to be like one of those insane first class super flights where like they go to Japan and they give you like the ones rich people do. And they're like, oh, I've got my own like chair that leans back and a TV and like it turns into a bed so you like fully lay down. Like maybe I could sleep in that. But even then, I'd still probably not be able to sleep. I've never slept on a plane, flown to the UK twice, US once, from Australia, didn't get a single second of sleep. Learning to sleep anywhere is such a necessary skill. Dude, I wish I had that skill. That would be great. Sometimes I need to learn to sleep in my own bed. Loot this body. Oh, it's a mount! Yippee! Nice. Woohoo! Waha! Wahey! Slept on a conference room floor at a Disney hotel. The hell? Boy. Oh. Ah! Okay. Where we go now? Skyzo Ironmon? Sure is. Can you tell by my Charizard? My husband can fall asleep anywhere, anytime, doing anything, mid-sentence, standing, anything. Are you sure he doesn't have narcolepsy? That sounds like narcolepsy. Let's see. Oh, no, I go this way. Wait, did I check the mailbox? I want to check the mailbox.
Hey, it's too far away.
Hey, it's too far away. Ah! It was just a possessed package.
I need to target something first.
Oh, mask part. Look at that. Eh? Oh, the axe. Ah! Slept in a server room while I was stuck at work for days trying to keep the place running along the extreme weather. Worked at a paper mill? Oh my god, that sounds terrible. We got Nemesis Shard. That's the classic, like, hey, thanks for putting in the work. We're gonna give you a raise, and by a raise we mean a pat on the back and a plaque that says you're doing a good job. Good job.
Kill the orc and scour the drag. All who
Like,
refuse.
he quit right after. I'd quit too. I probably would have quit before, to be honest. They need e-paper.
I'm out of range. Hey, it's too far away.
Ah!
I need a target. I need to target something first.
Alright.
Who's next? I almost had him. Let's search the drag for survivors. I'll conceal any we find while you keep the enemy at bay. There's a teleporter on the other side of the drag. I just hope it still works.
Yeah, the old pizza party. Record profit pizza party. Little Caesars, everybody. It's hot and ready.
I need a target.
It cannot end.
I need to get close.
Boink. Yeah, it's when they start layoffs. Fire them. They're gonna take our profits. Whoop.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
Oh, engineering shop? Hold on.
Check the leatherworking and engineering workshop.
Ah, there it is. Hey.
Your screams shall echo in the Master's halls.
Your screams. Oh yeah, we only got one more.
We should be safe now, champion.
It's just like, I can't even imagine doing that to somebody, you know what I mean? Like, imagine, I don't hire like video editors or anything. I do it all myself, but I can't imagine like making videos and doing Twitch and everything, and then my channel just doubled in size. And like everything was doing great, and you're just like, yo, hey man, everything's going great. And they're like, wow, can I have like more money? And it's like, what if I give you like a game key for a game? And I'll give you another like 50 bucks. Good job. Like, it's just it's such a like shitty thing. There's a copy of Fortnite and a free 1-week trial of HelloFresh. Don't spend it all in one place.
I need a target.
What? Spin, spin. There's been some drama alerts about YouTube's not paying their editors. I mean, can you believe that there's shitty YouTubers and streamers, a profession that basically revolves around narcissism? Unbelievable. I can't believe that. I surely have never met any YouTubers or streamers that I didn't like, that's for sure, in my 16 years.
I'm out of range.
Ah! Wee woo, wee woo. Also, the fact that you mentioned Drama Alert, which is entirely run by like the scummiest people, just banking off other people's misfortune and drama. My work laid off a bunch of people 2 months ago despite being profitable just to improve bottom line. Preparation of selling the company, which still hasn't happened today. They announced new hires. Jesus Christ. That's dumb. There's just so many shitty people, dude. I need to target something first. Whee!
I'm out of range.
I'm out of range. Uh-oh.
I need a target.
There we go. Another mailbox. Oh yeah, I worked at Dick's Sporting Goods for like 2 weeks. I worked at the Circuit City for 3 weeks. Granted, they were liquidating, so I couldn't even work for them longer if I wanted to. And then I worked at the grocery store for like 2 days. Is there anything to loot in here? I don't think I have sanity potions. I mean, I have my 2 sanity restore things. Yeah, I worked for Circuit City for 3 weeks and put them out of business. Wait, where am I going? Go back this way. Big Peach. Alright. Yeah, I've always said that. We should have mandatory retail service. 100%. Like, they want mandatory military service, but they should have mandatory retail service. If you don't want to, you have to pick one or the other. Rexar.
Flesh will feed my
Okay. Working at Dunkin' Donuts is one of the most radicalizing experiences of my life. It's just like you get paid the least and you deal with the most annoying, worst people. Yippee! Walk back through drag. Why are we walking? Oh, for the other mount. Someone pull up to the drive-thru with 2 handfuls of trash? They just gave you their trash? Dude, people are genuinely insane. Like, it's mind-boggling how insane people are. You ever wish you lived in Wisconsin? Is the cheese and beers better anywhere else? I mean, not really, because I'm right next to Wisconsin, so we pretty much get all the Wisconsin stuff here anyway. They just sell it down here. It's fine. Yo, the wolf! Void wolf! Void wolf! Yippee! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Void wolf, void wolf. That's true. Wisconsin people have to come down here to get their weed. I am now desynchronized. Whoa!
I'm out of range. I need to get
Whoa!
I need a target. I don't have a target. It's too far away. I need a target.
The heck is... Oh.
I need to get close.
No trash mounts. The ethereal. I don't know where we're going. course. 90% of YouTube videos would be AI art, subtitles, script, voice, etc. Nah, I wouldn't do an AI pointless top 10. That sounds terrible. Oh, here we go. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Up. I think, yeah, Dustin's the closest we'd get to AI. What? What the hell? All right. Well. Oh, I'm alive? What the heck? Hooray!
Mission exploration concluded. Initiating exit.
Flawless. Easy, dude. Had it all along.
A grim fate for Orgrimmar, indeed. Take solace in the knowledge that should it ever come to
Cthulhu.
you shall be ready to end it.
Nice, a companion. Alright. West. And Mask of Dark Imagination. And then a neck that's better than mine slightly, but I don't know if it actually is. No. Yippee! Alright. I can turn this in.
Aspect's grace shine down on you.
Make as many talents as you can. I don't know which of these is good or not. Alright.
For dragonkind, the Isles have
Early mementos.
until we meet again.
I got 5 talent points. And increased damage taken, increased damage. That's pretty good too. Neat. Yeah, my talents aren't like maxed out. Echoing Void. Alright.
Aspects watch over you. May the flights protect us.
Try to helm. Neat. Yeah, I got carried through my chat. The streamer way. All right, one more thing to check. What am I checking? What do I do with this motorcycle or the cycle thing here? Do that. I have 8 masks now. Yeah, I think I got 8 masks. Do I turn them in? Do I get the mask credit? Oh, I need engineering parts. Let's see. Oh, so I need Stormwind for that. Alright, how do I turn in the mask? Do I just go into the thing? Let's see. Where's my new mounts? Spell it wrong. Lloyd Wolf. Oh, there they are. Neat. Yeah, I think I killed the bike in Stormwind already. I gotta walk in. Okay. Is this still here?
Driven mad by Nazoth's whispers,
it's still here.
Thrall believes that the elements warn him of a disaster that only the old god can prevent. Now all of Orgrimmar drinks the blood of Nazoth, twisting the Horde into a frenzied war machine.
I think that's all of them then. And then I can click Nemesis Shard. I've done it. Okay. Horrific Masquerade. Is that all of them then? Ah, yeah, there it is. Yippee!
You stand before the Black Prince.
All the masks. Alright, now I leave. Oh, like Cthulhu's still here. Alright. Okay, oh, it didn't give me any more things.
I have
Get that? No.
see them
Alright.
return.
Well, that'll probably do it for me for tonight. So, thanks for watching, everybody, for the old WoW mount Monday, good old world, and I guess, yeah, well, we got mounts in there. I was gonna say that wasn't mounts, but that was technically mounts still too. If you haven't seen the latest Pointless Top 10, go check it out. Pointless Top 10 Grass in World of Warcraft. Uploaded it earlier today. Fresh off the presses, go check it out. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody who subscribed, resubscribed, dropped bits, tips, gifted subs, watched ads, or just hung out and enjoyed the stream. What's grass? You gotta watch that video to find out. Okay, we just gotta do one more Stormwind run, and then we're good. All right. Neat. So thank you very much, and I will be back tomorrow. Okay? Okay. See ya. Go watch it. Watch that Pointless Top 10. Also, if you haven't seen Lace Cox and Krendor, you go listen to that too. See ya.